Hey guys, what is up? It is August the 2nd, whoopity-doo day. My summer is half over, and this is Failgex News. So what is up, guys? August Behind the Scenes was released, I guess, late last night. It wasn't up yesterday completely, I don't think. But, yeah, late last night it was released for me, and it looks like this month is full of a lot of interesting things. Definitely a lot of different things, for sure. Starting off with a new Grand Exchange. Ever felt that the Grand Exchange was simply too crowded? Yes, it's laggy as shit. We've been planning to a change to the layout for the area for a while now, and this month they will be releasing the new Grand Exchange building. The area itself will be split into 4 different booths rather than one central building, spreading the demand out and making the area a pleasure rather than a chore. The central area will become a place to meet, chat, and even shout about the wares you are trying to sell. We've also reworked the main entrance points to the area and added new trees, including the spirit tree, to support the environment. So they're moving stuff around. They're gonna have 4 booths around the center. I'm guessing like one north, one east, south, whatever, depending on the entrance. I guess you come in or whatever. And the middle area will be a place to trade, chat, and stuff like what people do now. Which is basically just high-alking there with a bunch of people, and then a bunch of other people come and they all just have random conversations and hit on each other and beggars beg and dicers dice and that kind of fucking stuff. So basically that'll happen in the middle and then the outside. Hopefully, and of course, like they said, they're moving like the spirit tree around and then reworking the entrance points to it. So, yeah. Hopefully this will be a lag reducer, because if you have to ask anybody where in RuneScape do you usually lag, they will immediately say the Grand Exchange. In pretty much any worlds that any world at any point in the day, except for maybe like 2 o'clock in the morning where there's only like 3 people there, and even then sometimes if you have a bad enough computer you still will lag. So I mean, it's kind of good because they could rework the lag a little bit, but I guess it's kind of like a wait and see type thing, but whatever. Audio updates. Everything sounded good so far. It will sound even better with a large... that's funny. Better after a large update to magic and agility sounds, as well as the atmospherics found within RuneScape. We will be overhauling the majority of spell sound effects, including all elemental spells, spells from normal spellbook, and all ancient magic spells. You may also notice that our improved agility sounds will be based on real recordings of people traversing agility courses. We had fun doing that. Oh god. Included in this update is an atmospheric sound update, which continues to add immersion to the game world, particularly to areas such as Mortania Swamp, dungeons, cellars, tropical zones, islands, jungles, and a wide swaths of Misthelin and Asgarnia. Sorry, I don't see Misthelin all that often updates, but yeah, I honestly don't really know how many people actually listen to the RuneScape audio. It might sound, people will be like, oh, it sounds pretty good, and then they'll just completely ignore it. I could see that happening, actually. It'll just be like that side update that nobody really gives a fuck about after a couple of days, but whatever. Temple trekking rework. Later this month, they will be completely changing the way that temple trekking works, while also adding some new rewards. You'll quickly notice the biggest change. Each of your temple trekking partners will level up and gain XP as you successfully navigate them about the swamps. So while they may start weak, your partners will become more and more efficient at defending themselves, until that moment when you could turn around and find a lean, mean, Abyssa web-wielding machine fighting alongside you. That's funny. That's right, as your partner levels up, they will unlock rewards for both themselves and you. You might even find that they become an adventurer as fearsome as yourself. The owl of your partner, or AI, I think, of your partner has been vastly improved, with your partner eating, trading, hunting foes, and even skilling as if you had taken a real-life friend along for the trip. You might even be able to chat to them, get a hint for what's coming around the next corner. Each trek has been streamlined with better interaction, and to new trekkers to keep the variety high. After that, you'll be able to choose your rewards rather than being on the mercy of a random drop. I don't even know what temple trekking is. I honestly have never done it before, so if you're a temple trekker, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, or what. I honestly don't temple trek at all. I've never even really... I've only heard about it like once in a while. And, yeah, I don't really know what it is, so, sorry. Branches of Darkmere, or Mir? Looks like Mir. Silent Y, maybe, I don't know. It is time for the Merik. Oh, lovely. Vanstrom has been tasked with wiping them off the face of RuneScape. Wasn't he technically asked to do that in the first quest, too? I don't know. And he is taking his job very, very seriously. Supply routes have been cut, innocents killed, and some have even seen Vanstrom himself on the outskirts of Bergdorot. Lovely. There's no more time to waste. An unexpected informant will lead you into the city of Darkmere, home to the vampires, yay, where you will hunt for the fabled Blisterwood tree. So you're hunting for a tree. Feared by the vampires who have spent centuries trying to kill it, the immortal tree has plagued Draken to such an extent that he has simply built a vault around it. Now is your time to access that vault, make weapons from the tree, and take to fight the vampires, and more specifically Vanstrom. Didn't you make a weapon in the last quest or whatever? The flail thing to fight this guy? So you have to make another weapon? Really? Alright, whatever. Cool. Cast any fears you have to the winds as you explore a huge area of Darkmere. Excuse me. Gaining enough status to be recognized as a Vire Lord, and shedding vampire blood in our latest master quest. Come out alive and you'll get access to a new vampire-beating equipment, and an item that can teleport you across Mortania, including the Barrows. Oh, a Barrows teleport. That's nice. Requirements to start this is 76 woodcutting, 70 fletching, 67 slayer, 64 crafting, 63 farming, 63 agility. You need to have completed Legacy of Seergaze and the Legends quest. Legends quest? Oh, that's a rare one, as far as requirements go, anyway. But, I don't know, it looks like it could be an interesting quest, except for the fact that you have to make another weapon. Yeah, whatever. So, yeah, it looks like an interesting quest. Definitely a high-end quest, for sure, if not a master quest in itself, because the requirements are kind of steep, but... Alright. Anyway, moving on. Edgeville update. Edgeville gets a well-deserved makeover from our graphics team this month, adding new roofs, trees, ruins to this much-visited village. You will also notice new lighting schemes, prop, and a massive improvement to the general feel of the place, just as we did earlier this year for Draenor Village, and if it's anything like Draenor Village, it will be fucking awesome, because Draenor Village was awesome. The first time I stepped in it, I thought Bloodstone. Bloodstone, that's the first thing that came to my mind. It was Bloodstone from Fable 2. And, I don't know, it was just really, really good. So if it's anything at all like Draenor Village update, it will be fucking amazing. So, looking forward to that for sure. And probably most so far. Yeah. And last, but not least, additional rewards for minigames. They're doing a massive overhaul to a whole bunch of minigames and stuff this month, giving new rewards for a lot of hardened players. So they're doing updates for high-end players for this mostly. It looks good. There's a couple of things you can start earning for points for now. Blah, 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 blah. And there's a couple that you cannot work towards until they're released. And the ones you can start earning points and stuff for now is Tazrik Jad, a pet that will require 99 summoning, 99 slayer, 100 zeal points, and you will have to hand over a fire cape and it's obtained in Soul War. So it's a pet. It's basically a Jad pet, which for high-end slayers, yeah, that's definitely a symbol for sure. If you have 99 slayer and all that in this thing. I mean, if you have 99 slayer at summoning, you ought to have like 8 fire capes. So whatever. Master Runecrafter Robes. These will provide a boost to runecrafting XP while worn, obtained from Great Orb Project, of course. Good. Master Runecrafter Robes, thank you for the XP boost in the most fucking slow skill ever. Not kidding, I wanted to go from 58 to 60 runecrafting. It took me 5,000 nats. That is an annoyingly ridiculous amount. But anyway, new Livid Farm spells, including new teleports, access to new patches, and the ability to add specific non-looter spells to the Lunar Spellbook, so you can add, like, maybe possibly Barrage to the spellbook from the Ancient Spellbook, or maybe, I don't know, Farrock Teleport or something like that. But, good, because Livid Farm, honestly, was one of those updates that everybody was like, ah, it sucks. It was like, oh my god, a new piece of shit. Wow, this is just horrible. And I don't know many people that actually like to do Livid Farm, and me included. I don't like it. It's kind of annoying. I don't really care about Lunar anyway. I don't have a magic level to really give a fuck about Lunar yet, anyway. But good in a way, yeah. Hopefully they can, update Livid Farm so it's actually worthwhile to get, some things are more worthwhile to get and stuff, and aren't as expensive maybe, because I know that's what the main complaint that most people had, is that the spells were overly expensive and it would take like 20 hours just to get like 3 of them or something like that. I don't know. It was a long time to get very little. So hopefully this sheds some new light on the Livid Farm update and stuff, which would be great, but I will have to see. And yeah. So next is the rewards that you cannot work towards until they're released later this month. Level 85 hybrid armor from a variety of minigames, so from multiple. Solar Wars is definitely probably going to be one. Pest Control could probably be one. Castle Wars, maybe. Necromancer gear. These magical robes offer an increased prayer bonus for budding sinister sorcerers obtained via Shades of Morton. Skull staves, a cosmetic reward obtained from Shades of Morton. And Shadow Wraps, Kandaren-themed thieving gear, providing a constant boost to thieving XP, obtained from Pyramid Plunder. A lot of Morton stuff. 2 Morton things. Shades of Morton. I honestly don't know anybody that does Shades of Morton. I don't even know what that really is. I know what that is, but I don't really understand the concept of it, but I don't know. Anyway, but that's basically it, guys, for this month. It looks like it's going to be a jam-packed month. Looks like probably an update every week this month, because there's enough of it. Like, holy fuck. There's a lot of updates. Anyway, so, looks to be an interesting month. Hopefully it's an interesting month, and can't wait to see all these updates actually come into play, and I love to see them come into play, especially when they're really good. Looking forward most to, of course, the Edgeville update. Additional rewards for minigames, yeah, I guess, depending on, if I can get them or not. And, of course, the new Grand Exchange. That's the main thing I'm looking forward to. I can't wait for that kind of stuff to happen. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I'll see you guys next week with an update, or possibly even tomorrow or today if Jagex is an asshole. But, yeah, I have an IRL vlog. Actually, I actually made one. I'll put the link in the description if you want to see it. And that's only if you want to see it. I don't really care if you actually see it. But, yeah, besides that, nothing happened at all this week. It's just been quiet. But anyway, guys, I will see you guys next week at the next update. And, yeah, have a good day. Peace out.